I've invited a couple of old friends who are literally the perfect people to shake things up in Hot Topics this morning. Oh yes, my panel today is full of television professionals. Two former Seattle area anchors, Kaci Aitchison and Travis Mayfield, and New Day producer Suzie Wiley, who started her career as a reporter in Beaumont, Texas. Did you guys know that?
I didn't know
Beaumont,
that.
Texas.
Yeah.
Right outside of Houston, but small, fabulous, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why she's so good on the air.
It was a good place to start.
Well, I mean, I really wish you were going to share the pictures, but I guess not. I almost messaged your kids last night, and I'm like, it's too late.
I have all those. They don't.
You control that.
I have the on-air tapes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh man, do you ever think about going back to that first market? Like, whoofa.
I'm glad we had some opportunities to shake the dust off. Just say.
I took my kids to my first station in Bozeman, Montana this summer because we went to Yellowstone.
Yeah.
And they were like, you worked here? It's like, it's kind of small.
That's probably how you felt when you came to my TV station in Bakersfield.
Bakersfield!
He actually trained me in social media like many years ago when it was first becoming a thing. And you're like, oh wow, it's a pile of dust.
It was very dusty and windy.
I mean, that was Bakersfield then.
we love Bakersfield, but my TV station could use a little love. Anyway, all right, so what I have to say is things have really come far, and I think Barbie is one of those things that lately has really kind of risen, and not just like, oh, that's a girl's toy. Like, we're finally seeing like the rise of Barbie, which I love. And so has Stanley. They have seen this rise, and they have created this whole collab with the iconic doll. And I don't know, I mean, you two probably remember some, like Barbie and the Rockers. Do you remember Barbie and the Rockers?
And this is the homage to that one, right?
That's Barbie and the Rockers.
Yeah.
So they released 8, and they started, I think, Monday. And these 3 actually have not even been released yet. I think they released tomorrow or in the coming days.
Nice.
Yep. And this one was just released. So limited edition. I think it's just fun that they, like you said, paid homage. I think 65 years. Or
I was
something like that.
obsessed. So when she showed me this peach, do y'all remember? I don't know if you remember. It was called the Peach Dream Barbie.
Yes.
And she had a glitter bodice, and it was like peach.
Gorgeous.
Oh,
Yes.
You still have that,
I
right?
do. Natasha bought me a dress because I loved that Barbie, and this was years ago. So Stanley is hitting it on the nose, especially because I broke my Stanley recently.
Well, there you go.
I didn't know you could break them.
You can't
My
unless
God,
you're
girl.
really, really hard on it.
Dropped it
over
right
it.
at the right point.
Oh,
I
it's
think.
horrible. It was
I also
horrible.
think we're
blame-
very obsessed with water bottles, right?
Yeah.
I
we
didn't
are.
have a drop of water as a child.
Agreed.
And now both of my kids are carrying around this sized water bottle.
I drank out of the hose.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is where I got my water.
It is kind
We
of
did.
amazing that we've come from not really drinking hydration to this, which I take on a trip with me.
Well,
right?
yeah. And speaking of what we did as a kid, how many of us had Happy Meals?
Oh, yes.
My mom would only let me have one once or twice. She was on a real health kick. But we've got a new Happy Meal right here. Thank you, Joseph.
Yay.
Oh,
This
hello.
is a not just any Happy Meal, but a Crocs collab Happy Meal.
Okay.
So
Like,
what
are there
they've done,
shoes inside
yes,
of here?
Yes.
Like, what?
They're little
Can I wear them?
clip-ons.
Not actual ones you can wear, as you can
okay.
see on your screen right now. These are. I thought they were doing. Okay, let me
this
open up. Let's see what we got.
These are just the clip-ons that they're doing. I think a couple years ago they actually released a shoe.
Yeah, there is. I searched it. There are. Oh my gosh, this is adorable.
What'd you get? Did we all get the
I
same
think
one?
we all got the same model.
Oh, it's cute though.
Oh, with the little.
Like, has the strap.
Yeah.
So I guess these are limited edition, and they're going crazy. They just started yesterday.
Well, we know how much you love a Croc, Susie.
I love a clip-on Croc. I do not love a Croc on an adult.
I'm gonna drop some.
Oh, they're
Sorry.
back though. They're back.
Listen.
Should they
Let
be?
me say one thing right now. I was in the same camp as Susie, like no Crocs, no way. And then one day, in another collab, Pop-Tarts sent us some Crocs, and I gave them to my daughter because she was obsessed. And I wore those things while cooking for hours one day, and I went, I am changed. I am a changed woman. Then Bath and Body Works did a collab with Crocs, and then I got those, and now I wear them out and around, and I actually put pearls and things.
Oh, you
would
decorate
love
them.
it.
I love it.
I'm going to show you. You'll
Yes,
love it.
please. Okay, but do you wear the correct socks? Because you need to wear the mid-crew socks.
No.
If you're wearing
Not
athletic
there yet.
socks with then you're just not cool enough.
That's no.
You're very sus.
Oh man,
It's skibbity.
Are you eating some of the Happy Meal?
I didn't know that the fries are a little dry.
Oh, yeah, I bought them yesterday.
Oh,
Those are empty.
sorry.
All right. I have to ask. Okay. So anyway, what were we talking about? going back to the office. Okay.
Oh,
Speaking,
yes.
because you were talking about taking your
these
Croc
everywhere, right.
I mean, Croc.
Your Stanley.
Taking your Stanley while wearing your Crocs everywhere. So going back to the
I'm gonna
office.
do
So
this.
a friend of ours recently got a job at Amazon.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh no, now I just found out that it's 5 days a week.
Yep.
So that's a lot.
This
I mean,
enrages me.
Oh.
This
Let it out.
absolutely enrages me. We are all human beings who have lots of different facets of our lives. If you're hiring me to work for your company, you're doing so because I have a skill level that your company needs. What do you care where I do that work? I understand the need for collaboration in the office. A certain number of days a week, but each team should decide what that means for the team, and the requirement and the monitoring and the clocking in and clocking out for it, like, unbelievable. Also, I love Amazon. Just had several packages delivered once again.
Well, I mean, that's just it. I mean, I feel terrible, but then I got home and there were like 3 waiting at my front door. Like, so I'm the problem. It's me.
I mean, as long as the Prime never goes away, right? And you keep things rolling, go back to the office, or
I mean, it's tough, right?
Could Microsoft start sending some of its employees home like back to the office like my husband?
Do you want to get rid of him?
Who is working from home 5 days a week?
Okay.
God bless him, and I love him, but I'm a stay-at-home dad, and he's around too much.
The truth is coming out right here.
No, my
And
girlfriend.
that's okay. This is a safe space.
Right.
It is a
no
safe
one's going to
space.
tell anyone, right?
My friend's husband runs his own company, and she's like, he's working from home again today.
Yes.
Which means we can't come over. So,
So what you're saying is Amazon is saving relationships.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing.
There's a lot of significant others
yes,
who are
but
like,
I agree with Kaci. I
Jumped
do.
too far.
I think that there is a way of retaining talent when you give them that space and that time. Actually, when we're in the office together, we don't get any work done.
Right.
Because we're blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And so it's actually better.
Yeah.
I get work done.
Hey, what have you been doing?
She's not clear. I do think that the
I'm
2
not.
days, off, and the 3 days
That
in
makes
the
the
office
most
makes
sense to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm really excited about my new job that I'm going to. I work from home Mondays and Fridays.
There you go.
nice.
Yeah, and I'm really excited about that, but I'm also super terrified. So
You're gonna be
you
amazing.
all have left in the industry. Any advice?
Ooh, you no longer have to read the comments.
Speaking of which, oh my gosh, I haven't gotten a mean comment in a while, but someone recently commented on something and we deleted it. But they said, oh, it's a good thing she's leaving a cooking show because she's getting big as a house.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, you didn't tell me that.
I didn't know. I didn't.
I
tell
can
you
hear
that.
people in the control room going, oh!
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's terrible.
Come on, people. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not the food; it's the booze. But no, I mean, it's all the things.
Live a little.
Wow.
Oh my goch.
You do not have to be cruel at all.
This
Turn a channel.
French fries.
I know, are you okay? Do we need to Heimlich? Like,
Do we have any water?
right?
No.
Somebody-
Okay. Can you grab a drink?
Oh my God! All right. Next topic is: did you ever have a memento you stole from your job?
My integrity.
Okay.
You had to steal that, did
I
you?
didn't even talk
I
now.
mean,
We're like,
We're keeping it.
You know where I left last.
I do. Yes, I do.
no, so not a stapler, your integrity?
Yeah. Glad it's intact still.
I could never steal.
Okay.
I would feel too bad. Or I would
Yeah.
take it. I'm trying to think of if I've ever actually done it or if I would do it at my current place of employment. And I feel like I would pick it up and be like, I'm taking this.
Yeah.
Is this
Self-reporting.
okay?
Right.
Yeah.
I just
Post them on Instagram. Look what I just took.
Right.
And
But
Is
at
there
your boss.
anything you want to take? Is there anything
Yeah.
you want to take? Because we'll say yes right now.
I mean, I want to take my big poster out there before you deface
That's
it.
true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I
valid.
waited 10 years to get my poster up at King.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's
Take
my
Now
bad,
you're
but now I'm
leaving.
taking it.
Yeah.
Where are you going to put it?
In my living room, obviously.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I do
fair.
have my bus poster. Thank you. I forgot. My husband stole it for me and
Awesome.
it's rolled up in our closet. So nowhere,
get that
nowhere
out.
for it to put it where?
Silly.
Laminate it, put it outside.
On your lawn.
Hey everyone.
On the car. Yeah. Just wrap the car.
Yeah. This is my last round of Hot Topics. So crazy. But I'm not going to cry because there's so much fun to be had because I have some of my favorite people here. I got Kaci, Travis, Suzie, all back. And the thing about Hot Topics I've always loved is the treats. Maybe why I've eaten so much. But anyway, after that. But anyway, there's a new candy bar that's come out of Dubai because in Hot Topics we talk about all the most ridiculous things. It's about you can find it online for up to $50. It's by this company called Fix. It sells for about $18.50.
$18.50.
But you got to go
Pistachio
Dubai.
cream.
Yeah.
And then also toasted phyllo dough.
I mean,
with
it looks delicious.
Toffee or something,
Well-
and then chocolate and
Let me say it sounds delicious.
Right.
It's not the greatest
Kinda
look I've
looks
seen.
disgusting.
Yeah, for her, it doesn't look good.
What is she doing?
But
That's what they do, right? The influencers?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it would look as cute as I was doing that. All right, so let's try
But
it.
this is like a cookie version of it?
Yeah.
That a local
this.
bakery
Susie,
makes?
it's a mess.
Oh,
I know
my
I warmed
goodness.
them up.
Oh no.
Why are they chocolatey on the bottom?
Oh no.
Because I warmed
still
them up.
Yeah,
Okay.
you help me
Yeah,
at
yeah.
that.
Oh,
So
shoot.
this is so Brittany, who owns Brunch 101 in Hoquiam, saw the candy bar and she said I could do that in a cookie.
Oh my God,
Yes,
Brittany?
she can. Oh my gosh.
Brittany in Hoquiam? Mm-hmm. I love you. These
my
are
gosh.
delicious.
And they have the pistachio cream inside. It's called the Quarter Pounder Dubai.
Oh my God. This
that's
woman
so
is
good.
not joking around. She makes a cookie.
And these are flying off the shelves, apparently. She's
In
making
Hoquiam?
them in Hoquiam, yeah. Brunch 101.
I would drive to Hoquiam for this cookie. This is
We
amazing.
are gonna go. We're gonna also carpool. The Hoquiam.
I love the pistachios.
It's good.
I do.
That's really good.
I mean, but you know, you gotta have like a wet wipe with you.
I know.
I
I
need to,
warmed
like,
them
lick
up
my
so we'd
fingers
have,
over
we'd have the chocolate.
Can I borrow a napkin from
Oh
someone?
yeah, you get napkins.
You're on your
I feel
own.
like my kids. Do you have any wipes?
You do your way. And speaking of doing your way or being born this way, let's talk about Lady Gaga.
Ooh, nice.
That transition.
All right. Play the professional.
That was good.
So, did you guys hear about this? So, this kind of went around viral for a long time ago. This like Facebook group that these evil kids made, I think it was at NYU, saying Stephanie Germanotta will never be famous. Which, talk about bullying.
What
so that's
jerks.
it's
Right.
going kind of fast. But the first one, that's Lady Gaga. Then, that's Lady Gaga now, and she like responded with all those awards and accolades.
So it was like a Facebook group that says, you'll never be famous.
Right. I mean, these are college kids that started this. Probably jealous. I
Yeah.
mean, but still college kids, not high school kids.
You know what? That was how it was back in the day, right? Like, I think it's gotten a little bit better, but the bullying was like a thing.
It's awful.
So gross.
It's really awful. And then she clapped back. Finally, this has been out there for quite a while.
Yeah.
But she's never responded before, and she finally just responded with a list saying, "Here's what I've done, and everybody else, don't worry what people say about you."
Yeah.
Well, now wait a minute.
can
Who
do this.
sent her that link?
Well, I guess it's been out and
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
been out there for quite a
I'll
while.
bet it's a closed group, and I'll bet she wasn't
I
invited.
think the group no longer exists.
Okay.
But that actual post has been circulating for a while.
Somebody took
Yeah.
a picture of it, screenshotted it.
Awful.
I know, right?
What is wrong with people? I mean, we're
Well,
people. Look
right,
at us. What's
right.
wrong with us?
What's wrong with people?
Nothing's wrong with you.
I mean, I wouldn't do it. But
But you got to keep an eye on that bullying stuff, which is why I really love what Instagram recently has done. So all parents here on this panel, they basically have decided to start kind of cracking down on teen and youth accounts starting a certain point now. And I think it's interesting. I feel like maybe we should have done this 15 years ago, but it's okay. All right, better late than never. Have you read the rules? What do you guys think?
Well, I have a hard time with it because my kids are younger, and so I'm always looking at things from the perspective of I just hope this is gone by the time
I
they're older,
do too.
which is incredibly selfish of me. So I think you might probably be closer
you
to
know, our
it.
5th grade daughter, like we went on vacation and she and her bestie were in the bathroom and the other mom went in and they didn't see her and the mom was peeking and they were like looking in the mirror like, how many likes do you think I would get if I posed like this? They don't have Instagram accounts. They are not on the internet. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like I don't want you to be thinking about how many likes you're gonna get. Like
I almost think adults need a little bit too.
I mean, yes, yes.
I have my kids are 30 and up, and one of them said I just had to step off of Instagram and specific accounts because it was doing her own mental health.
Yeah. I am not afraid to mute someone.
Yeah.
You start, I'm going to mute this person.
But then they don't know that you've muted them, right?
Well, like, what if they're your friend and you just want to mute them?
But I mean, even the whole idea, like you said, of light.
I have never muted any of you, but friends from high school and stuff.
We're
I'm
gonna
like,
test
okay,
that.
mute.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just what's out there and how it makes you feel, and I think that's the hardest thing for teens too. Is how is this going to make me feel? Like you're seeing all the kids,
or like feeling like they're going to miss out on something if they do mute people or they're not following somebody. Like, oh, what if I'm not going to know this thing? And
and it's just because all the kids in my daughter's 6th grade, they all have a text string going on now, and they all wanted to go pass out posters to stop the school closures, and. But she couldn't find her stuff. And she's like, I have to go. And she was freaking out. And I was like, oh, dear, here we go. Right. So it begins. All right.
What's the age range they're looking at for this? Is it like 13?
Teens, up to 18.
Up to 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just automatically get a teen account, and then like we parents get like access to stuff.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yep,
Unfortunately, we have to wrap now, but I love you guys so much. Thank you for
We love you.
being such great supports. Keep
You're
your phones
amazing.
on.
You're amazing.
Congratulations on your
Thank
next
you.
amazing adventure.
Thank you, and I love you.
Love you too.
All right. Well, and I love Stanley too.
You're taking this?
This is mine. All right.
New desk.
No stapler for you.
No stapler. All right. Thank you guys for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more content. You can always send us an email to share your thoughts, but most important, don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.